Hi Westfield Weather Club. I hope you have enjoyed being outdoors or not. It's been pretty cold the last couple days. We are going to start to become meteorologists today. Do you know what a meteorologist is? A meteorologist is a scientist who tracks and predicts the weather. But in order to do so, they need some tools. So we are going to build our first tool today. Today, we're going to build a barometer. So you can open your packet that you got up to page 2. And on there, it should have a list of materials and a picture of what our barometer will look like towards the bottom. So when I look at our list, I have my mason jar, my balloon, my rubber band, a pair of scissors, a straw, some tape, and a few markers along with an index card. So I already used my markers. I chose blue, black, and yellow, and I made my card look like this. A line at the top, a line in the middle, and a line at the bottom. I drew a sunshine at the top for high pressure and raindrops at the bottom for low pressure. Looking out my window right now, I would say we are experiencing low pressure. To go back to our book, it says, high pressure is when air particles are close together. The air is usually cool and dry. High pressure often brings fair weather. Low pressure is when the air particles are farther apart. The air is usually warm and moist. Low pressure often brings bad weather. So if you think back to the weather, and if you've been tracking it on your weather chart, you may have noticed that last week the air got really thick. It was called humid. It had a lot of moisture in it. And following that really thick humid air, we got some thunderstorms and now some rain. I did track some of the clouds on my cloud chart. I don't know if you guys were able to. I put some stickers next to the ones that I saw. You may have seen some different clouds. But let's get to building our barometer. So the first thing you're going to do is take the cover right off your mason jar and set it aside. So now you just have an open mason jar. Your next step is going to be to take your balloon and your scissors, and you're going to want to cut just the tail off the balloon, the part where you blow it up, because we want to be able to stretch it over our jar. Like so. Your next step is going to be to take your balloon, and you might need a little help with this if you're younger or if your hands are small. It can stretch hard. Put all your fingers right in there and open it up big, and you want to stretch it nice and tight right over the top of your jar. So now I have this. The next step is going to be to take your rubber band, and if you've got a big one like me, you can use it if you want. You don't have to. You can use your rubber band to secure your balloon to your jar. So you're going to put it on and twist it and pull it right over. Mine went on pretty hard. This is not necessary if you can't get it on. All right, and then I'm looking at my paper, and step 4 tells us to take the straw and to tape it right on the middle. So that's kind of long. I'm going to actually cut the end off of my straw. Now I'm going to take my tape, if I can find where it starts, and I just need a little piece like this, and I'm going to tape my straw onto my balloon. Now, my barometer so far looks like this. My next step is going to be to take my index card that I made, and I'm going to tape it so that my straw, once I just barely built my thing, my barometer, I want my straw to be right about at the center black line. And I'm going to put another little piece of tape right on the back to hold it there. I want to hold it right in place there. And with my card on it, it should look like this. Now, the way the barometer is supposed to work is you put it in front of your window, and when it's high pressure, it's going to push down on your barometer, and it's going to make your straw point upward. When it's low pressure, it's going to not put pressure on there and gain pressure inside, which will make your straw point downward. Now, if you check this every day, your straw should move some. It might not move a lot. And then you can track that on this weather chart if you printed it out. So right here in this column, you have a sun and you have some rain clouds. You can put a sticker if the straw is pointing up towards your sun, or a sticker if it's pointing down towards your rain clouds. I'm excited to see if my barometer works. I hope it does. So this week, we're going to track our barometers on this paper. You can continue to track your clouds on your cloud paper. And if you have your weather paper printed out, you can also track the weather on that. Well, it was fun working with you, meteorologists. I can't wait to see you next week.